हेलो एवरीवन, माय नेम इज सपना धमीजा। आज मैं वाईआईपी प्लेटफॉर्म पर रोहित थिन को इंटरव्यू कर रही हूँ। लेकिन इंटरव्यू स्टार्ट करने से पहले एक इम्पोर्टेंट अनाउंसमेंट है आप लोगों के लिए। वो अनाउंसमेंट क्या है वो मैं आज नहीं बता रही हूँ। कमिंग थर्सडे 5:30 PM 24 अगस्त को एक वीडियो पब्लिश होने वाली है जिसमें वो अनाउंसमेंट आप लोगों के लिए है। अगर आप लोगों को भी स्पीकिंग में चैलेंजेस आते हैं, आप लोगों को भी आईएलटीएस स्पीकिंग में डाउट है, तो वो वीडियो आप जरूर देखें बिकॉज आई एम गोइंग टू डू अ वेरी बिग अनाउंसमेंट ऑन दैट डे 24 अगस्त 5:30 PM Thursday. Now let's get started with the interview with the Rohit Thin. What is your full name?
My full name is Rohit Hind.
How may I address you?
You can call me by my first name, Rohit.
Okay, Rohit. Now few questions will be based on pets and animals. Are you ready for that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's your favorite animal and why?
I would say that I adore dogs a lot because they are very affectionate and friendly. Most of all, they are a great companion for human beings and are really loyal to their owner.
Great. What is the most popular animal in your country?
According to me, dogs are a great choice as a pet. Apart from this, Bengal tigers are one of the most famous wild animals in India because they are also a national animal.
Okay. Have you ever had a pet before?
Yes, I always had dogs as a pet because my both me and my family loves dogs. Right now, I have a golden retriever named Goldie, and whenever I come home, he greets me with a wagging tail.
Okay. Where do you prefer to keep your pet? Indoors or outdoors?
It's actually it's strictly depend upon the weather. If the weather is harsh and rainy, I would prefer to keep the pet indoor. But in case the weather is sunny and pleasant, I would allow him outdoors, and he is trained to not go far away from the house.
Great. Few questions will be based on reading. Do you like reading?
Yes, I love reading. I love to read martial art fiction such as Solo Leveling and Apotheosis. Apart from this, I'm reading books like self-building books such as Rich Dad Poor Dad, Can't Hurt Me, Atomic Habits, and many more.
Good. Do you like to read at home or in other places?
I like to read at in my room at my house as well as in a library of my town because I like the ambience of this place and I am able to read without any disturbance.
Okay. What places do you think difficult to read?
Uh, I personally find it difficult to read in a loud and noisy place. Uh, a place which is very crowded because I find it difficult to concentrate on my reading.
Do you like to read by yourself or with other people?
I prefer to read alone because by doing so, I am able to focus on the book I'm reading.
Few questions will be based on maps. Do you often use maps?
Yes, I often use maps for navigation purposes. I use the map application on my mobile phone to navigate when I'm traveling through car.
Okay. Who taught you how to use a map?
We are taught to use maps in our schools, but right now the various web applications like Google Maps have made it easier to learn to read map.
Do you prefer electronic map or paper maps?
I prefer electronic map over my mobile phone because I find it convenient and also they are very interactive. I'm easily able to get information regarding traffic and the estimated time that will take to me to reach my destination.
Great. Few questions will be based on dream job. What was the dream job for you when you were quite young?
When I was younger, I dreamed to become either pilot or a surgeon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you changed your mind on your dream job?
Yes, I have recently changed my mind because becoming a pilot would cost me a fortune, and for the surgeon part, it would take me a lot of time and studies to become a surgeon.
What do you plan to do in the future?
Actually, want to pursue bachelor's in nautical science so that I can become a merchant navy officer in next 2 years.
What kinds of jobs are popular in your country?
According to my opinion, jobs related to IT sector and computer sector are really famous nowadays because youngsters are very have a keen interest in this field. Apart from this, the jobs are also very well paid.
Have you had a full-time or part-time job before?
Actually, I have never worked before because I have been focused on my academics, and my father has paid all my fees and expenses.
Brilliant. So now this is the end of the part one. I'm going to ask a cue card. This is your cue card. You can plan your answer in just 1 minute, and you will have to speak at least for 2 minutes. Okay, Rohit, you may start now.
I personally believe that helping others is the superior trait of mankind, so I never miss an opportunity to help others in need. So today I would like to share one such experience when I helped a child who was in a great trouble. I vividly remember a few months ago I was playing volleyball along with my friends in our town stadium, and out of the blue I heard a loud scream of a child. We rushed toward the sound, and when we approached the child, we got to know that he was injured and had his ankle dislocated. Fortunately, I know how to give first aid in such a situation, but apart from the first aid, he was still in a terrible pain and was crying bitterly. In fact, he was getting very anxious and losing conscious, so we couldn't get his parents mobile contact right then. At that time, I requested one of my friend to help me take the child to the nearest doctor. Uh, we together took the child on the bike and reached the doctor's clinic in 10 minutes. And after reaching there, I requested the doctor to treat the child, and the doctor started the treatment immediately. After the doctor put a huge plaster over the child's foot and gave him some painkillers. Uh, After some time, the child was feeling better, so I asked him about his parents' contact number and called them. His parents arrived there in no time. At first, they were very concerned and worried about the child, but once they saw him in a better position and relaxed, they took a sigh of relief. They were really grateful to me and thanked me again and again, but I said that I did only what was needed to be done and nothing more than that. Uh, Being able to help the child blessed me with self satisfaction, and I felt really elated for being able to do so. And even in the future, if I ever got an opportunity to help others, I will never step back.
So now this is the end of the cue card. I'm going to ask some follow-up questions which will be based on the cue card. Do you like helping others, Rohit?
Yes, I do. I love helping others because it's given me a lot of mental satisfaction and happiness.
Should parents teach helping others to their child?
Yes, definitely, because parents are responsible for the upbringing of their child, so they should teach good values to their children and make them a good citizen of the country of the future. And
Okay. Do you think nowadays people do more help as compared to the past?
I personally don't think so because in the past time lives were simpler and slower, so people used to help each other. But in modern era, uh, people are in everyone is in a rat race of materialistic things. So most of the individuals have grown more self-centered and does not help others.
So you mean that nowadays they are helping less?
Yes, ma'am.
Why it is happening?
Let's just say that most of us have grown self-centered and we are in a rat race of materialistic things. So people tend to help others less.
So all these things leads us not helping others.
Yes, I believe so.
Will you help in the future?
Yes, indeed, because I believe that what goes around comes around. So if only I will help others, then I can expect helps from others when I'm in a dire need.
Why do you think so? Can you elaborate it more?
But just say that what goes around comes around. So people will have a tendency to help me only if I have them in the past. Because if I ever like ignored their request for a help, they would probably refuse me for helping as well.
Future. Okay. How do world social organizations such as Red Cross collect their funds worldwide?
I believe that they collect most of their funds through ad campaigns. Also, they run various activities in which individuals take part as a volunteer and help them collect funds. Apart from this, they also take the help of media.
Okay, what is the most important way for a country to help foreigners who are visiting the country?
Foreigners can be helped in various ways. First of all, they can be taught about customs and traditions of our country, so they don't accidentally hurt someone's sentiment. They can be told about local tourist spots and restaurants which would suit their taste, and the most of the help would be by not placing them when they are buying souvenirs.
Great. Thank you so much, Rohit. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
This is the end of the test. So guys, this is time to give the feedback for Rohit Then's interview. अगर हम अलग अलग क्राइटेरिया की बात करें, फ्लुएंसी एंड कोहेरेंस पे पहले मैं बताना चाहती हूँ कि फ्लुएंसी एंड कोहेरेंस में क्या मिस्टेक थी और क्या करेक्ट था. रोहित थिंद फ्लुएंसी वाइज ही वाज गुड. उसका जो फ्लुएंट ही वाज वेरी मच फ्लुएंट. उसकी फ्लुएंसी काफ़ी अच्छी थी ड्यूरिंग एंटायर स्पीकिंग एंड उसने जहाँ जहाँ पर इंटोनेशन को मैनेज करना था वहाँ पर किया. बट कोहेरेंस वाइज उसको प्रॉब्लम आई किसी आइडिया को दूसरे आइडिया से कैसे लिंक करना है. एट सम प्लेसेस कुछ आंसर्स में उसने प्रॉब्लम करा. यहाँ पर फ्लुएंसी में उसका स्कोर डिडक्ट नहीं होगा, बट कोहेरेंस वाइज जो है कुछ स्कोर डिडक्ट होने के चांसेस हैं. नेक्स्ट जो हमारा क्राइटेरिया है वो लेक्सिकल रिसोर्स है, यानी कि वोकैबुलरी है. अगर मैं बात करूं वोकैबुलरी की तो रोहित थेन वोकैबुलरी वाइज ही परफॉर्म्ड ग्रेट. उसने एक्सीलेंट परफॉर्म किया है वोकैबुलरी वाइज. उसने बहुत सारे डिफरेंट वर्ड्स यूज किए, बहुत सारे अनकॉमन वर्ड्स जो नॉर्मली स्टूडेंट्स नहीं यूज करते हैं वो सब किए. प्लस उसने एक्सप्रेशनल वर्ड्स यूज किए और साथ ही साथ उसने कुछ इडियम एंड फ्रेजेस भी यूज किए. जैसे कि उसने यूज किया अकॉर्डिंग टू मी, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस ये कनेक्टर्स यूज किए एंड उसने वोकैबुलरी वर्ड यूज किए जैसे हार्श एंड रेनी, सनी एंड प्लेजेंट, सुपीरियर ट्रेट्स एंड उसने टेरिबल पेन. कुछ इस तरीके के बहुत सारे अनकॉमन वर्ड्स किए जो यूज किए जो स्टूडेंट्स नॉर्मली यूज नहीं करते हैं. एंड कुछ फ्रेजेस उसने यूज की, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आउट ऑफ ब्लू, टुक अ साई ऑफ रिलीफ. तो अगर आप लोग अपनी स्पीकिंग में इस तरह की वोकैबुलरी या फिर आप कनेक्टर्स यूज करते हैं या फ्रेजेस एंड इडियम यूज करते हैं देन डेफिनेटली आप इस क्राइटेरिया पे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा स्कोर गेन कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट ग्रामर रेंज एंड एक्यूरेसी. सो ग्रामर रेंज एंड एक्यूरेसी में ग्रामर वाइज ही वाज एन एवरेज. उसकी कुछ गलतियां थी ग्रामर पार्ट के अंदर, अदरवाइज वो रेयर मिस्टेक कर रहा था, रेयर एरर्स थी. वो एरर्स क्या थी? उसने एक जगह पर बोला मी एंड माई फैमिली, सो दिस वॉज अ रॉन्ग लाइन. माई फैमिली एंड आई इंस्टेड मी एंड माई फैमिली. माई फैमिली एंड आई, फॉर एग्जाम्पल हम दो लोगों की बात कर रहे हैं, देन माई पेरेंट्स एंड आई, माई फ्रेंड्स एंड आई, माई फैमिली एंड आई, मी एंड माई फैमिली, मी एंड माई पेरेंट्स. दिस इज रॉन्ग लाइन अकॉर्डिंग टू द ग्रामर. एंड उसने यूज किया एट माई हाउस. मैं बुक्स पढ़ता हूँ, नॉट एट माई हाउस, एट माई होम और इन माई हाउस. यहाँ पर इसका प्रपोजिशन गलत था. एंड यहाँ पर उसने यूज किया पास्ट में ड्रीम की बात कर रहा था, दो ही सेड दैट माय ड्रीम और इट वाज माय ड्रीम जॉब. और यहाँ पर वर्ड आना था ड्रेम्ड, आई ड्रेम्ड लाइक दिस, बट उसने यहाँ पर एक गलती करी ग्रामर वाइज. एंड यहाँ पर भी उसने प्रॉपर एक्सप्रेशन यूज किए, कनेक्टर्स यूज किए, अकॉर्डिंग टू मी और इन माय ओपिनियन साइमल्टेनियसली उसने यूज किए. उसने एक जगह फॉलोअप में बोला अकॉर्डिंग टू माय ओपिनियन. तो या तो आप बोलिए अकॉर्डिंग टू मी या फिर आप बोलिए इन माय ओपिनियन. आप दोनों को एक साथ नहीं रख सकते. अकॉर्डिंग टू माय ओपिनियन, अकॉर्डिंग टू मी और इन माय ओपिनियन और अकॉर्डिंग टू मी और इन माय परसेप्शन, दीज आर बेटर. लेकिन अगर आप दोनों को इकट्ठा यूज कर रहे हैं सो दिस इज कंसिडर्ड रॉन्ग. फॉलो अप पार्ट में ही वाज क्वाइट गुड और मैंने उसको WH फैमिली क्वेश्चन करे, मैंने उसे वाई एंड व्हाट क्वेश्चंस करे, जहां पर कई बार एग्जामिनर आपको कंफ्यूज करते हैं, वो भी आपको WH फैमिली से क्वेश्चन करते हैं. ही वाज एबल टू टैकल दोज क्वेश्चंस. सो ओवरऑल आई वुड गिव हिम 6.5 बैंड स्कोर. अगर वो कुछ और एफर्ट करता है इसमें ग्रामर के ऊपर एंड कोहेरेंस के ऊपर स्पेशली, then in final exam he could be able to get 7 in speaking. Thank you so much.